Hi, my name is Darkmoon Doll, and on Tuesdays I do a show called Art Talk. Art Talk is a show where I show you the creations that I make. I emphasize the importance of recycling and upcycling whenever possible, and I also talk to you about how art can be used as therapy when you're having a tough time. So today I wanted to show you some of the beads that I finished, polymer clay beads. I've been kind of on a on a roll, I guess you'd say, with these beads. I like to create beads. Number one is because it takes me out of, I don't know, makes things slow down. It takes me out of all the hustle and bustle of the day and helps me to process things in the day that may have upset me or made me kind of confused. So, and I do think that people, they can learn from a lot from just sitting down and taking time out to be with themselves, to be with their thoughts. So I'll show you some of the beads I recently made. This one right here, it's I just glossed it, so it's almost dry. But it's one of these cone, I don't know if you call them cone, but more like a cane, I guess. Almost like a candy cane kind of shape. And pretty much this is polymer clay, and I combined the colors white, purple, and brown together. And when I mix these together, because someone asked me how long does it take to make these polymer clay beads, I'd say it takes 5 minutes to mix the colors up to make it look like this and to shape the bead. And then it could take, like, I guess 5 to 10 minutes to bake them. And then once they're done, you know, they cool off, and then I apply a gloss coating on them of Mod Podge. So it's got a little fuzz on it. Not fuzz, but from the styrofoam. I dry it on a piece of styrofoam with toothpicks. Pretty easy to do, and that way the sealant will dry, you know, evenly, and it won't smudge, get bubbly, because I've learned that. I'll show you some of the other ones, different colors I have. And I plan on putting these on my shop soon. So if you guys want to check out my shop, it's www.darkmoondoll.etsy.com. And I'm going to be getting some more polymer clay pretty soon. So if you guys would like for me to make a tutorial on it, let me know in the comment section below. Otherwise, I'm not going to make a tutorial unless you ask. Yeah, and I'll show you the basics of how to do it, as far as like what I use to bake it in. I don't use my regular oven because polymer clay can get stuck to the oven, and you don't want to bake your regular food along with polymer clay. I have like a special designated toaster that I use to bake these creations, so it's separate. It's all separate, if you guys are wondering. And I made little gnome hats, and I think about making them into the same, pretty much. But each thing that I craft is going to be, as far as polymer clay goes, going to be different, because I'm not using a mold. I'm just kind of just sculpting it from intuition. It's like a stream of consciousness creations. But anyway, I'm going to make these. I think I want to try to make these into earrings. These little gnome, these little gnome figures here. Gnome hats, I mean, not gnomes themselves, but gnome hats. That's what it reminds me of. So yeah, it can be really fun to just take time out. And I've also talked about color therapy. I like to, you know, work with colors, because colors can really help to heal people. There's so many people that can't communicate verbally well what they're feeling or what they're going through. So if they take time out to make some art, then they can express themselves effectively. You know, get all those emotions out the way that they want to get them out. So this is another one. So this will probably fit like a medium-sized dreadlock bead. I mean dreadlock. So what I'm doing is I'm waiting also for some rhinestones that I ordered, because I like to add a little extra sparkle onto it. These are some of the These are some other beads that I made. A skull bead. I like to mix the colors. It just helps to slow things down. When you take time out to create something, it slows things down, like I said, and it helps you to learn about yourself, learn what's going on with you. It's like a candy cane. It's kind of interesting, the designs that come up when it's just so spontaneous and not planned out. Nothing against people that like to plan things out when they make their art, but ordinarily I don't plan things out unless it's a commission piece. So when I do things that aren't commission pieces, pretty much they're stream of consciousness, my mind working through things, and after I finish the art I feel really good because I did something very constructive, something very positive to make, you know, me feel better, and that way if I'm feeling better and healthier, then I can provide help to others. It's that simple to me, you know. So I'm going to show you one more, and then that'll probably be it. And this one, just the color combinations, like the blue, green, and orange. All different colors have different meanings and different feelings to different people. Some people are turned off by these colors, some people love these colors. So you just go with what feels right when you're creating. When you're creating intuitively, especially. Another dreadlock bead. Trying to make them bigger, the holes bigger. That's a challenge with the clay I was using. I might try to get a firmer type of clay the next time around, but this one's a soft clay, so. But it still turned out good, I'd say, wouldn't you? So, let's see if I find another one here. One more here. I love the trippy designs. That's what I really love. I love blending colors, because each bead ends up telling a story. Hope you can see this really well. It's really bright outside, but I've been liking doing videos out here for you guys so that it can encourage you to get outside as well. It's not hard to do. You just step outside and then you're there. Step out of your door and you're there. But I emphasize going outside more because people seem to be glued to technology all the time and not wanting to get out and enjoy Mother Nature and what she has to offer. And for me, these could be a set of earrings, really, huh? Let's see. I would think. I mean, I don't know if anybody would wear two earrings that are different in pattern but almost the same color, but I would. And I don't wear earrings anymore. I used to, but I can only wear gold, so. But I do like making them nonetheless, so. Let's see. Did I show you that one? Probably did already. And then I made some bigger ones too. I'll show you an example of that. Just of rings, so they can fit on larger dreadlocks. I've been trying to make ones that are like this size, fit around a dreadlock this big, but it's coming along. So yeah. So yeah. I hope you guys enjoy this little video of me showing the beads that I recently finished. Some of them are dreadlock beads, some of them are just beads that I'm going to use for necklaces, bracelets, or what have you, that are coming up. And I'm going to post these creations on my shop once they're completely done. But I just wanted to let you see what I've completed and I've been doing so far. And that's the kind of stuff that I do during the daytime. The stuff that takes a lot of time to like dry and everything, prep. The stuff that I do during the evening time is like sewing. And here's one little thing I just finished. It's all hand embroidered. The face, the body, the pants are recycled fabric, jean fabric, and the shoes are all embroidered. And then I added a little Hello Kitty thing, earring thing that a friend of mine gave me that I can't wear, and I'm not really into Hello Kitty, but I thought it looked funny. Since this little creature, alien creature, holding it. I might turn this into just a keychain, so yeah, stay tuned for that. But yeah, I just wanted to emphasize for everybody to get outside, to heal yourself, and to, if you want, create art. And don't be self-conscious about how it turns out. Just enjoy the process and work through whatever it is you're working through. Alrighty guys, thank you so much for joining me for today's art talk. If you have any questions about any of these creations, feel free to email me at blacknails31@yahoo.com, or you can even go to my camera's shaking because of the wind. You can even go to my Etsy shop. It's www.darkmoondoll.etsy.com, and also you can go to my blog where I show pictures and tutorials and little things about how I make my art. It's www.trinaartist.blogspot.com. So yeah, thank you so much everybody for joining me. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for sharing this with your friends and family. And thank you for the kind comments. So yeah, leave your questions in the comment section below about art and art therapy, whatever, and I could turn it into a show for next art talk for next week. Alrighty guys, take care, get outside and feel the wind and sun on your skin, and yeah, get away from the computer all the time, you know, or the TV or whatever the heck you got. Cell phone, checking your cell phone all the time. Don't do that. Get outside and relax and get back to what's real. Alrighty guys, peace.